Hi, I wanted to put a small short video out to my direct response to Alex's O'Connor's latest podcast he did, basically showing his growth in his 15 years or whatever as a skeptic, atheist if you like, and being honest at least. And I appreciate the openness to suggest that he's at least agreeing that he's not saying that I'm ruling out that theism is completely false, because he's saying that there are genuine, plausible explanation and cases that theists are now putting together, which he believes are worth considering. He's not saying, which I appreciate, Alex, that you're saying that you're not necessarily converted, and that's fine. You still have your reasons why you don't believe Christianity is true, but at least you're agreeing and accepting some of the plausible arguments. Now, the problem with a lot of atheists, as I see in my comments as well, is they just put all sorts of scandalous remarks and comments, and or you're talking rubbish, you don't know what you're talking about, there is no case for God, it's whatever. But again, this is really not a genuine approach, because as you're saying there, Alex, you clearly do agree that there is a case for God, there is a case of explaining the universe from an intelligent design and so on. So from that perspective, I think you are at least being open and honest about it, and that's great. I will still do my critiques with some of your videos, just in case you're wondering, but I'll be honest with them. I'll put my view. I know certainly your critique is certainly the Bible. I do have some concerns, even though I do see why you're saying what you're saying, because there are some tough verses in the especially in the Old Testament, but I will address those. And of course, when you look at Christianity or look at religions, there are lots of concerns in how religion is and how it's been over the years. So, but of course, believing in God is not based on a religion. It's based on whether there is a God or not, and what's the evidence for it. If you get a God experience, at the end of the day, if Christ comes to you and shows himself in some way, at least I think with you, Alex, maybe you will be honest and say, well, that is something I can't ignore. I'm not going to put it down like Hitchens would say, or whatever the other Dawkins would say, well, it's just some kind of illusion, or Matt Dillahunty, just, I won't believe it even if it's staring me in the face. I just think it's being dishonest, and I think at least you're being a little bit more honest than these atheists, which I would applaud you for. Let's see where this journey goes, but at least you're being more honest and open about your response and interpretations of these things. So thank you for that. Hope you maybe watch this video. For those who are watching, I think it's an interesting point that Alex made, and I thank him for it.